We're going to have a look back now
at previous years
with a few fun facts for you. NCL started in 2015 with 36 Western Australians when local legend Josh McMurray fell on the second last obstacle of the third stage. Some awesome footage now from 2015. It was the last time that competitors have been able to train on the finals course before the comp.
And I'll tell you what, that makes a big difference, doesn't it, Rory? Being able to actually touch the obstacles before you actually do it.
Look at this footage of McMurray just
He's an absolute
rushing
weapon.
through.
Back when there was no buzzer.
2016, we had 64 competitors and welcomed our first American Ninja Warrior veteran, Travis Brewer, who finished third behind last Ninja standing, and course tester for this year, Adam Chatfield. It was also the first year we had interstate visitors, with wild cards being offered around the country. Some excellent footage there. You can see Foxy, you can see Sandover, Polson, just wiping out. Back when Ben had long hair, it was era appropriate.
In 2017, we officially became the Ninja Challenge League and welcomed American Ninja Warrior champion Drew Dreschel to compete. In addition to requiring all Australians to qualify at select events, Perth resident Donnie narrowly aeried out Dreschel for the first time in years, I believe, on the second last obstacle of stage 2 to be the last ninja standing from a field of 55.
Oh yeah, we also saw India Henry becoming the first woman to conquer stage 1. This year we've already had one, Judith Carroll bringing it home.
Last year, 2018, the NCL really took off nationally, with the NCL qualifiers being held for the first time around the country and numbers jumping to 93, including a field of 11 international wildcards from the Netherlands, Sweden, Barbados, USA, Malaysia and Singapore. For the first time ever, the last man ninja was not an Australian, with Matt Redho from Malaysia, who was an absolute weapon.
That guy's so
edging
strong.
out but Jake Murray from the USA for the title of Last Man Standing. It was also the first year the event was live streamed out to the world. First year recognising Last Man Standing and Last Woman Standing, as well as the Last Ninja Standing, with Matt Redho and Olivia Vivian, crowd favourite, winning these prizes.
It was such an exciting year last year. That stage 3, just a handful of competitors getting through.
It was brutal.
And I remember Matt making it to the first rung of the flying bar and just coming off. It was so close. What a fantastic few years we've had. So good to be back here in 2019. We're just going to take a short break now, and we'll be back with you shortly. This is the NCL Finals 2019. And we are back.
And better than ever.
And hydrated.
And caffeined. And fed.
Boy, Rob, we got a big runner up first after this break.
100% clear rate. Impressive resume. Two-time Australian Ninja Warrior Grand Finalist. I believe he actually also tested the Australian Ninja Warrior in Season 1 as well.
Weapon. Bryson Klein. Now, you may have seen this guy on TV tearing it up. He's quick, he's fit, he's tall, he's a rock climber.
6'1".
Ticks all the boxes. He's also a cool guy.
He's a pretty cool guy. Started training freestyle calisthenics.
Freestyle calisthenics.
As opposed to normal.
Yeah, what's non-freestyle calisthenics then? I'd like to know.
Maybe it's like choreographed calisthenics.
It was the first ninja to static the wing nuts at the finals last season. So this guy's a pioneer of beta.
He's an innovator.
A beta-vator.
6'1", he could maybe jump over the balance.
You'd love to see it.
I'd love to see it.
You'd love to see it.
I'd pay to see it. I think I have paid to see it.
I'd pay some money to see that. Just getting ready to run. Our officials are heading back to the start line. You can see Kadeem Aarons warming up as well. He's on pretty soon. Here we go. Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson Klein.
Second NCL Finals.
And you can tell he's a rock climber, repping the La Sportiva.
Very vasculence.
There he is, the two-time Australian Ninja Warrior Grand Finalist. 100% clear rate this season.
Average of 16 seconds per obstacle. Well, I mean, he's averaged 5 seconds per obstacle at the moment. He's doing it right.
This guy flies. You've seen him tearing it up on TV. He absolutely flies. I've seen kids walking around getting his autograph here. On him, Bryson Klein putting on a clinic. Not even 30 seconds down. He's already halfway through the rings.
I'll tell you what, he's at the balance of 1:25. He's
Far
flying
out.
through. Interested to see what technique he does here.
Oh. Come on, Bryson. We know this guy is strong. These are the kind of obstacles that are causing some upsets for some of our strongest competitors. But Bryson has the mental game.
Does my favorite technique.
Taking his time. Nice and easy, Bryson Klein. Here we go, stepping over. Come on, Bryson.
All the way
and
through.
he is through.
And he's got a minute on the clock. He could get one of the fastest times of the day, I think.
Surely we are going to see a finish here from Bryson Klein.
50 seconds on the clock. Come on, let's go, Bryson. I want to see a quick finish.
Blitzing his way through the devil steps.
No stranger to hidden buzzers.
Two-time Australian Ninja Warrior Grand Finalist. NCL Grand Finalist.
Tell you what,
second
he's going to do it right for time.
Boom!
34 seconds on the clock. Well done.
Bryson Klein.
I think that takes our fastest time of the day so far,
It might be. I've got to see the times when they come back up, but that may be the fastest time that we've had today. Unbelievable effort from Bryson Klein.
One of the fan favorites.
Nonetheless, he paced himself.
Yeah.
He did pace himself going through that balance obstacle, slow and steady. Just made sure he's going through to stage 2 tomorrow. Bryson Klein, the big BK. Keeping that 100% clear rate going strong there, Robbie.
I like the stats.
Oh, yeah. And if you just joined us on the live stream, this is the NCL Finals 2019, sponsored by Aussie Grip.
We are your hosts, Smith Sandover, the old Rob and Raw combination.
Coming to you live from the Ninja Academy in Osborne Park.
Western Australia.
Got competitors here from all around the world.
But up next, we've got Natalie Linsdell. She's an avid lover of unicorns and cats.
Particularly black ones.
And she's actually, this is not her NCL debut. She's actually debuted in 2017, made it all the way back in 2018, and is backing up 3rd year in a row. What an absolute weapon. Let's go, Natalie.
Last year, she couldn't get through the pegway to heaven. We've seen the pegboard take out a lot of strong competitors. This year, there is no pegboard. We have the ring instead. Let's see what Natalie can do.
I don't think a lot of people like the pegboard.
It does slow you down a lot. It's a slower obstacle, and for a speedrun course,
you just can't have it. There are
unless
certain
you can
techniques
do that
you can do.
overarm technique, but doing that in a final is so risky. Here we go.
She's looking very composed, very no good, very strong.
Oh, lovely work moving through there. Great work. She's done very well on the time here, yeah. Clocking just a little bit slower than Bryson, but she's moving so quickly.
I tell you what, when you skip that ring, it really makes a massive difference to the clock as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you can keep doing that.
Every second counts here on this stage 1 course.
If she's getting to the balance with 60 seconds on the clock, she's sure in to win it. I mean, 1 minute, 5 seconds before getting onto the balance is plenty of time to slow it down.
It would be so great to see another female finisher of our stage 1. Plenty of time, Rob.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Full minute left on the clock. Take it slow and easy, Nat.
Is that a unicorn cat shirt? Oh, that's
Holding
cool.
my breath. She's doing such a good job here. What strategy is she going to use? You'd hate to see those hair buns hit the rope. Ooh. Holding our breath here in the commentary box.
Oh, and she's just gone through.
Under. Is she through? Lovely effort from Natalie Linsdell. But now the
22 seconds on the clock. You've got to go, Natalie.
The clock is ticking. 20 seconds left.
Come on, nice work. Oh, she grabbed onto the star.
Let's go.
On the one side.
No time. just comes off.
9 seconds on the clock. And that's the risk that you take when you just get the one side of the star. You're not as stable.
Took her time with the balance obstacle, maybe a little bit too much time there, Rob.
But I tell you what a run.
What a fantastic run. One of our furthest through to not hit the buzzer. Brilliant effort from Natalie Linsdell, the marketing manager from Victoria. What a strong competitor. We hope to have her back again next year. She done so well today.
But up next, we have Kadeem Aarons. Now, he's actually the shortest male competitor at the finals. He's a ninja coach. He's competed at the National Ninja League World Champions in 2019. He's no stranger to competition. He's been an absolute weapon. Great ninja coach. He poaches a whole...
Look at those muscles.
Follow him on Instagram. He posts a whole bunch of good content.
This is one big dude. Kadeem Aarons.
The dream, Kadeem, at 5'2". Best of luck.
His second time here at the NCL finals.
Tell you what, he's jacked.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him.
I would not arm wrestle Kadeem Aarons. Looks like a linebacker.
This guy's got some serious strength. Great ninja coach as well. Onto the ring toss, 30 seconds in. He's in good form, good time.
Slamming through, getting a little bit stuck here on this transition.
What could hurt is just doing the one ring at a time.
But he is going pretty quick. He's got more than enough time to finish.
As I said, if you're on the balance with 1:10 to go, you're well in time to finish.
Here we go. Kadeem the dream. Well, I am dreaming of a buzzer for this man. Lovely technique. He's just very gently grabbing the holds, moving that up just a little bit. But the clock is ticking.
40 seconds on the clock.
Come on, Kadeem.
He's going to do the window approach. Come on, Kadeem. Hold it.
Oh,
make it through, come on.
What an effort.
Let's go, you don't have time, you don't have time.
Now the clock is ticking.
25 seconds, come on, Kadeem, you know how to lâcher.
20 seconds left on the clock.
Whoa. What a lâcher.
No time to waste.
Come on, Kadeem. We got 15 seconds. Go, mate.
15 seconds. Let's go.
If anyone can do it, it's you. Come on. We got 11 seconds, mate.
It's going to be so tight, Rob.
Come on. 8 seconds. Come on, Kadeem. Come on.
5.
Come on, Kadeem.
4.
Go.
3.
Come on.
2.
Run.
1. Oh, he's just timed out. Oh, it's so heartbreaking.
He's missed that by a second.
Kadeem missing out.
By a second.
By just 1 second.
Missed out by one single second.
It is a heartbreaking finish. He was so close. And just timed out.
Man, that breaks my heart. Kadeem the dream.
Oh, what a fantastic effort from Kadeem. I think he just got
run.
a little bit caught there on the balance. It just took a little bit too much. You saw his leg get caught there at the end, and it just took that extra second. He's done so well.
Flew through the quadruple steps.
So well.
Flew through the spider wall. He was looking strong on the jungle ropes.
Oh, it was right on the edge. Right on the edge. What a finish.
It was the
so
ring
unlucky.
toss.
Kadeem, you've done yourself proud. That was
Great
a fantastic run. Kadeem Aarons just timing out by 1 second, Rob. Heartbreaking. Troy Helming up next. Troy
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
That's where you're going.
Founder. The oldest competitor. He's 52 years old, 6'1", former gymnast. Get this, university cheerleader and runway model.
Runway model. And the eldest competitor.
There's a movie
we have
in
some
development
good looking ninjas
about his life. Are you serious? This is a guy to know.
Co-founder of Secret Ninja Gym in California, but Can you call it Secret Ninja Gym if it's not a secret?
Known as the Solar Ninja. Well, I hope he's saved up some of that solar energy, because he's going to need it on stage 1 of the course today. Troy Helming. Let's see what you got. Former runway model and Silicon Valley startup founder from California, Troy Helming, the Solar Ninja.
Oldest competitor on the course, and he's absolutely smashing it. He's doing a great time at the moment.
There's something in the water in California, Rob. They don't age.
I think it's the Secret Ninja Gym. I'll tell you what, this is just perfect technique on that ring toss. It saves so much time.
Troy Helming flying through. Careful to keep those rings on.
He's got plenty of time to just relax, get settled on the beam.
Now, university cheerleader and former gymnast, he's going to have all-round, very strong body strength. But does that mean balance?
"55 seconds left to go. My favorite technique.
Opting for the step over. Slow and steady. Troy Helming is through.
Fantastic. He's got 35 seconds on the clock.
Left to finish.
Plenty of time.
Lovely work from
Great
Troy Helming.
transition onto the star. And we're onto the devil steps with 25 seconds to go. The oldest competitor today is going to probably hit the buzzer.
Probably bring home a buzzer. Let's go. 15 seconds. Come on, Troy. 15 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go. Make it up the wall. Come on, 8 seconds. Let's go. Come on.
5, 4. Troy Helming, our oldest competitor.
Walks away with a buzzer.
All the way from California, Troy Helming bringing home a stage 1 finish with 4 seconds left on the clock. The Solar Ninja, co-founder of the Secret Ninja Gym in California. And there's a movie in development about his life. Well, that's a man I aspire to be like, Rob. What a fantastic effort.
By Troy Helming. I believe there may have been a flag, though. Possibly. That's way, mate. I believe there has been a flag thrown, so we will be looking at the review footage.
And for our viewers on the live stream, there's been a call for a video review of part of Troy's run. And the referees are just looking at the footage now.
So we've just heard confirmation from the officials that they reviewed the footage. The footage wasn't clear, so the decision stands. It is a buzzer finish. Well done. Great effort.
So Troy will be joining us for stage 2 tomorrow.
And up next, we've got Cody Thomas, 35-year-old project manager, qualified in the WA season at Ninja Academy. He's appeared on Ninja Warrior Australia Season 1 and Season 3. Recently tore his ACL competing on the cliffhanger, but he's fully recovered, hopefully, and he's back. Really looking forward to seeing what you've got, Cody. Best of luck.
Cody Thomas flying through. Notorious for his love of boats, father of Logan. He tore his ACL attempting a cliffhanger transfer, so he missed the finals last year. And I'll bet he is here to make up for that now. This guy is strong. Anyone from Western Australia who's seen him, ooh, ring nearly came off there, but he stayed on.
He does have a vice grip for hands.
Absolutely does.
He's extremely strong. The clamps. And onto the balance with 1:15 to go. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to take a break. We know he's strong, so he just needs to get past the balance and he'll be able to make it through.
Cody Thomas pacing himself well here. Looks like he's going for the step over technique. Slow and steady. If he makes it past here, he's still got plenty of time to get through. Come on, Cody, come on. Nice save there with the balance. His leg is clearly through.
Come on, Cody, come on.
And
come on,
he
nice.
is through
you
the
got
balance.
30 seconds, mate. Come on.
30 seconds left on the clock. Come on, Cody. 25 seconds. Wasting no time here. Smashing through the devil steps.
18 seconds to go. Plenty of time left on the clock. Looking comfortable, Cody.
Come on, has to dismount. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. Come on, Cody. Let's go. Let's get the buzzer. Come on, mate. Nice. Just under 5 seconds on the clock.
Cody Thomas missing the finals last year while his ACL healed up. But this year showing he means business. He's back. Cody Thomas is going through to stage 2 tomorrow. Well done, Mr. Thomas. That was a great run, Rob.
That was a great run. Super smooth.
Clean.
Taking his time on the balance, which is what we want to see.
Perfectly timed it out there. Didn't rush it. Finished with a few seconds left. It was good. That's what we want to see.
You got to go ham on these first few obstacles.
Oh, yeah.
Get that time
Well
up
done.
the sleeve so you can use it on the balance.
Such a great effort from Cody Thomas. Up next, Daniel Walker.
The BMX Ninja.
100% clear rate. Another 100% clear rater. Rob?
Two-time competitor in Australian Ninja Warrior. Second NCL finals appearance.
Last year defeated by the tightrope rail on stage 1. No tightrope rail. Now we got the magnet rail.
The magnet rail.
Here he is.
But Daniel Walker actually can't make it today, so we've got Alex Bigg up front. And again, 100% clear rate, making his NCL final debut this year. Hit 2 NCL buzzers in the NCL season, and he qualified in South Australia. Expecting big things from you.
Alex Bigg, he's a big boy. Look at those arms. Simulated technician. Making his NCL finals debut. Flying through the first few obstacles. Alex Bigg putting on a lesson for pace here. Got to watch his legs there, so close to the bottom. Oh, lovely work, Rob.
Great timing, 1 minute 35 onto the ring toss. I dare say he's probably going to skip one. Yep. He's sitting at 5'10", same height as me. I've been telling people I'm 5'11", but I'm actually 5'9", that was a lie. And plenty of time to reset on the rail.
Alex Bigg. A lot of time left on the clock. He can afford to take this bogey obstacle real slow and steady. Got to be careful.
Don't want to put too much weight on it. Now you can actually take the magnets off completely, as long as it doesn't hit the ground and as long as it stays connected after you finish your run. Come on, Bigg, come on, Bigg.
Oh. The balance magnet rail claims another, Rob. A great effort from Alex Bigg. Fun facts about magnets. The most powerful magnet in the universe is actually a star called Magnetar.
Couldn't be here today, obviously.
We tried to get Magnetar for the event, but not available celestially.
Now, why would the magnet be on medication, Rory?
Why?
Because it's bipolar.
Oh. Right. Up next, we have Jade Haddy, 23-year-old performer from Queensland. Qualified for the 2018 finals, but she had to pass it up due to an aerial performance.
I'll tell you what, I've seen some of her videos. Spectacular.
She's pretty good.
Amazing.
Jade Haddy, performer from Queensland. Show me what you got. Jade taking the multi-step approach through that obstacle and smashing through the spider walk.
Straight through the jungle rope.
Ferocious.
The key is, get nice and high, and then you don't run the risk of your feet dabbing on the water.
That was brilliant. Use the
Textbook.
momentum for that.
And they're at 1
swing.
minute 30. There's plenty of time.
Killing it.
Tell you what, she's looking very strong, very composed. One minute 5 will finish the ring toss. And onto the balance. Look, there's still time. There's still time to get that finish in. We just can't spend a great deal of time on the balance.
Let's go, Jade Haddy. Got to move a little bit faster here.
We know she's strong. So once she gets past the balance, I don't think she's going to have any other issue with any other obstacle. Come on, Jade.
Oh, going under. We haven't seen too many attempts underneath today.
But you see, when you're 5'4", Rory,
it's easier.
I think you can. Oh, come on, Jade. Oh, no.
Doesn't that appear to be the crux? It's that bit just after you put the magnets back on. You have to regain your momentum, start moving forward again, and we've seen maybe 5, 6, 7 people come off that way so far.
I think the majority of competitors have come off on the balance today. It's tough work.
Fantastic effort from Jade Haddy. Unlucky to come off there. She's done really well. Just losing her balance there. Coming off to the right. So good to have her here, the performer from Queensland, Jade Haddy, with her NCL finals debut. We hope to have her back next year. Up next, Andrew Smith, 35 years old. He's a systems engineer. He's one of the locals qualified through the WA season at Ninja Academy. And he's hit the buzzer 2 times this season. But this is his first NCL final. Let's see what you got. Andrew Smith. Local boy from Kareen. Andrew Smith flying through. Not even a minute 30 down and 30 seconds down rather, and he's already halfway through the ring toss. And he's onto the bogey obstacle. Just coming unstuck here at the start and almost saving himself. And you can see the part that momentum plays in holding that balance. You can go too slowly on these things. We keep saying competitors need to pace themselves, but you go too slowly, lose that momentum before you reach that checkpoint, and you're off. The same thing happens on the other side. Andrew Smith, another competitor coming off on the balance
When the
obstacle.
feet go sideways, your body's going to go sideways. You've got to try and keep them as straight as you can. But Rory, I'm actually going to jump off the commentating box. I'm going to get ready for my competition. The NNL people listening online, I'm sure will love what I'm about to say, is we're going to get Justin Conway into the competitors box, obviously making his NCL final debut. He's competed multiple times in the NNL World Championships, multiple times in American Ninja Warrior. He's the New York Ninja Warrior international wildcard from USA, and he's going to jump on and
He's
compete
jumping in with us in the booth because
a bit later on, but he's going to jump into the booth now.
Rob Sandover is heading in to compete in a few competitors' time. We're going to see him take on the course. Good luck, Rob.
Thanks, mate.
Look forward to having you back in the booth in a little bit.
But up next, we got Martin Leeder. We're really excited to have Martin come out. He's 35 years old. He's hit a couple NCL buzzers this season, but he's making his NCL final debut, and he's an absolute weapon. Good luck, Andrew. Yeah, Justin, do you want to jump in there?
Martin Leeder,
This is 50, I think.
AKA Ninja Scrubs.
This is 49.
He has the fastest average time on the course this season, 1 minute 4 seconds.
He's flying.
I'm joined now in the commentary box as we've just introduced Justin Conway.
Hey, good to be here.
How you doing, Justin?
Thanks for having me. Doing awesome. It's been great.
So good to have you here.
Yeah.
And you're up later today.
I am. It's going to be a little while, probably at least another hour, maybe 2.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. This is a really nice course. I like the mix of different obstacles. I like the fact that it's a little bit of a speed course, so nothing super technical to really take you out. You know, if you've been training, you keep your head focused, you should be able to get through it. I like the ability to move on to stage 2, hopefully, for a lot of different competitors. Yeah, so it's just fun to watch. It's great.
Unfortunately, Martin Leeder just coming off on the balance obstacle. We've seen so many competitors come off on that balance obstacle today.
This is the Ninja Killer so far.
It is the Slayer. You can train your grip as much as you want. And people forget to train their ankles, Justin.
Yeah, that's right. But you know what? Even if you train balance all the time, it's just one of those things.
It's
you know,
still luck, isn't it?
balance
It's a roll of the dice.
It totally is.
You can skew the odds in your favor with a lot of training, and it can only do so much. We've seen some of our strongest competitors over the last few years come off on the balance obstacles. And I know firsthand, coming off on the balance obstacle on Australian Ninja Warrior twice.
Oh, man.
I know how it feels.
Yeah. Yep, it's tough. You know, it's one of the obstacles when you think about it. It's the mental aspect of the obstacle that really gets to you, right? Because you can train really hard, you can be great at balance, but you have to be able to do it in the time that you're dedicated to do it, right?
Absolutely.
So it's about a mental commitment.
Up next, we have Summer Wong, 25 years old. She's one of our international wildcards here from Hong Kong. First runner-up among women at Sasuke's competition in Taiwan this year. She's an absolute weapon, Justin.
Impressive. Nice. Looking forward to this run.
Check this out, the winner of Hong Kong Super Spartan 2017.
That sounds super
I'd love to see
impressive.
that, yeah.
Super Spartan. So do you like throw like gigantic spears instead of like regular ones? I want to see what that is. What is the Super Spartan?
Making an NCL finals debut. It's so good to have these wild cards here with us today. Matt Reddo from Malaysia, of course, back and joining us after taking out this event and the prize money last year. Probably the best grip strength I've ever seen on anyone.
Ooh, good job engaging the legs. Ooh, she let it go now though, because I think she's just trying to get more
Looks like
upper body action on that ring to get it to slide. There we go, back to the foot hook. I like that, conserve some energy. But she's really caught up, wow. There we go. Found a way, ninja her way through. Oh geez, caught again.
just stuck. It's so difficult to build up that momentum. It's really stuck there. You really have to almost jump and throw at the same time to get your weight off of it
Oh man,
while
come
you move
on.
it across.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
good fight though. She didn't give
Just
up,
come off.
she kept it going. It looked like it was really hooked. And it's funny,
so
that obstacle,
difficult.
just looking at it from the side, it does not look like it's super tricky. It doesn't look like it's gonna get caught up. It looks like, because it's a metal ring, that it's gonna
Yeah.
slide. But you can tell from a run like that there's actually some technique that's required that you wouldn't expect, and it's harder than it looks.
absolutely. I was lucky enough to have a plan it last night, Justin. You really need to, as you throw your hands forward, you need
Ooh,
to jump
you have
a
the
little bit.
beta. Let's
you need
hear
to
it.
jump a little bit as you throw your hands forward. Otherwise, your whole body weight is still on it while you're trying to pull it.
Oh, there you go.
Got to get your body weight off it. That ring won't slide easily. It doesn't just spin around.
That makes sense. So it's almost like salmon ladder, where you,
Yeah.
you get weightless for a sec and then hop
Oh,
it
yeah.
over. That makes
If you
sense.
hit it with a bit of momentum, keep that momentum.
Right. Cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Number 97. Got a few more runs to think about it.
Just a quick recap of our last 10 competitors. 3 finishes in our last 10. Bryson Klein, Troy Helming, and Cody Thomas. Bryson putting on an insane finish there with a time of 1 minute 25. Of course, Kadeem Aarons coming so close and just running out of time. He was up the wall. It was so heartbreaking.
So close. That's tough to watch.
We can see 4 competitors coming off on the magnet rope. And that's been about it. 40% of competitors coming down on that one obstacle alone so far, the whole way through. It
That's
really
a high
is
percentage rate.
the ninja killer. Up next, we have Andrew Drury, 39 years old. He's a pilot, qualified through the WA season. He's one of the local boys. He arrived late today because he was coaching his son's netball team. Well, this guy's just,
Nice.
he's just a straight up community dad.
That's awesome. Love to hear that.
He's hit the buzzer twice this season with a 90% course completion.
Ooh.
Alongside his fellow pilot, Brad Manning. Well, I want to see him fly all the way to the finish. Andrew Drury, let's see you hit that buzzer.
Cool. These are a couple of the guys, Andrew and Brad, the guys that you mentioned. A couple of the guys that I met right straight away coming in, and Brad's been super hospitable. All these guys are really nice. It's been such a great experience here. Nice. Look at that. Using that momentum, like you said.
Really building up that swing between the rows for letting go of the first one.
Look at that. Beautiful job. Just
Doesn't need
one
the ring.
huge move. It's the way to do it. You got to commit to these moves sometimes in order to get through. Half-hearted approach will not get you through some of these things.
Andrew Drury, and you have to be so careful to push those rings in the whole way. We've seen it happen to competitors today where they let go and that ring comes flying off. And that is a disqualification if it occurs. Andrew making light work of that obstacle, and he's got plenty of time here to take on the balance.
That is definitely something you want on your side here. A little bit of time to maybe take it easy if you need to. You don't want to have to be rushing through balance. It's already tricky enough. But he's looking very solid. And he's going with the down approach to get those magnets low so he can step over it. I like this approach. I feel like this is the preferred one for most competitors today. It's the one that
absolutely is.
I'm going to tell you I'm going to go with.
This is when I tried that
Nice
obstacle last
job.
night.
Yes.
It was the first way I thought to try it.
Awesome.
It depends, I guess if you're very short, you could try going under it.
Yeah.
Over seems to be the safe bet.
I also like it because it really is right in front of your hands. Nice grab. You don't have to bend down to get to the other set. You know, if you grab the top set, it's kind of right in front of you. That's what I'm going to go for. Oh, he's looking strong here. He's keeping those L's, staying up nice and high.
That clock is ticking, Justin.
It is coming down.
20 seconds left. Andrew Drury needs to really bring this home quickly. He's only got 15 seconds left. Come on, Andrew.
Look at that bar spin. You can see it spinning in his hands. He's
10
got the grip.
seconds left. Come on, Andrew.
Oh,
10
he's got to
seconds.
dismount quick. He's got to.
He's really got to get out that wall. 5,
He's got to run
4,
fast. Go, go,
3,
go.
2,
Come on.
1.
got it.
He's
Yes,
just done
he's
it.
got it. Woo!
With 1 second
That
left
was
on the
awesome.
clock. Andrew
Wow.
Drury hitting the buzzer in his NCL final debut with 1
Nice
second
job.
left on the clock. Well done.
That's good TV. 1.08. Love it. Love it. I wasn't sure if he was gonna make it. I was real worried at the end there, but
Edge of my seat here, Justin.
my man pulled it through. Beautiful job.
The pilot from WA, the local lad, hit the buzzer twice this season. Now he's hit it again in his first final.
He was able to fly through the end of that obstacle.
We'll be going through to stage 2 tomorrow. Well done,
Nice.
Andrew Drury.
Look back at these ring swings. He was looking
Really?
super smooth, nice and controlled.
So watching these guys, what are you thinking? You're up. What are you thinking?
I'm just trying to relax, just hang out, you know, chill. You know, the course is beatable. It's just putting it together when you're out there. So it's just, again, yeah, trying not to get too stiff, jumping on the
Absolutely.
bar every once in a while,
Yeah,
practicing
yeah.
balance here and there, trying to keep my
Keep those ankles
motor
warm.
senses, yeah, engaged and feeling good. But, and also trying to just enjoy myself. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's no sense in doing this stuff if you can't really enjoy it. I love Ninja, so playing with the kids back here, setting up different obstacles that we can mess around with, and just trying to enjoy also just being here. Yeah, it's a great place to be.
There's such a good vibe down here.
It is.
Up next we have Daniel Mason, osteopath from Victoria, also known as the Barefoot Ninja. One of the very few people to conquer the circuit board at the finals in 2017, where he finished 4th overall. For anyone who remembers, that circuit board took out a hell of a lot of the pack. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Mason.
Bounding through, no problem. Looking strong. Let's see how he does on the wall. It's got good traction.
He's also what you call a friend of the NCL. His wife, Maddie, helped test the course the past 2 years. We're very grateful for that.
Nice.
Father of Fletcher and a 3-time competitor on Australian Ninja Warrior. This is his 3rd time at the NCL finals as well. Bit of a veteran.
Beautiful. So how many seasons have you had for Australian Ninja Warrior now?
We've had 3 air. And
Okay.
the 4th is, I believe, filming soon.
Oh, it didn't tape yet, but applications are in.
Applications
waiting
are
to
in.
run.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Nice. We have a super short deadline this year
Yeah.
for American Ninja Warrior. We all have to submit by December 8th.
Oh,
Yeah.
you doing it?
And we just got, oh yeah, I'll submit. Oh, he's going with the up approach. Look at this, the bottom one
We
up.
haven't seen this a lot today. It is riskier. Perhaps it's harder to build that balance back up from a low standing position. But Daniel Mason
Nice job.
making light work, and he's got plenty of time here, 50 full seconds.
Huge move there. Nice job. Good quick dismount. And these steps, it's hard to tell in the video, but for those watching at home, those steps are all angled. They're all slightly tilted back towards the front of the course. And they're painted, so they could be a little slick. It does take a little extra grip. Oh, here he goes.
Oh.
He's getting right up.
What a fantastic time. 26 seconds
Crushed it.
left on the clock. So much time. He flew through that,
Solid
Justin.
job. That was beautiful. That was
The
beautiful.
Barefoot Ninja. Bit of a hero
Look at all
around
the
these
kids
parts.
coming out. Yeah, that's great.
Very well known Australian Ninja, the Barefoot Ninja, Daniel Mason, has done so well at his 3rd NCL finals appearance. He's going through to stage 2.
Awesome work here.
Shout out to our sponsor, Aussie Grip. You're going to see a lot more of their grips tomorrow.
Those holds are looking fresh. I want to get my hands on some of them.
Oh,
I didn't want to touch anything that was laying around just in case, you know? Somebody will come over and be like, hey, that's part of the course, you know? But yeah, some of these grips hanging out around the course look really nice.
Daniel Mason, he's
Looks
so
fun.
strong. So strong, in good form today. Really crushing through stage 1 with plenty of time left on the clock. It just, honestly, it comes down to that balance obstacle. That's what it comes down to. You get through
Really
that
does.
quickly, you got time. You don't, you don't.
Yep.
It's the only divider today, really. We're not really seeing people have too much trouble with anything else. It's either balance or timing out.
True.
And up next, bit of a local hero, Olivia Vivian.
Yes. Looking forward to this run.
pretty
all know
famous
Olivia.
around Australia now. 3-time Australian Ninja Warrior competitor. And Justin, former Olympic gymnast.
Very impressive. That is incredible.
I had the great misfortune of auditioning with Olivia for Ninja Warrior 2 years ago. She was in my audition, and she made the rest of us look pretty silly. This girl is strong, very strong.
Wow, so that's interesting. So you guys actually go in as a group then when you
For
audition?
for the physical audition, yeah.
Watch how close
just
that
missing
was.
that first
wow,
ring,
good fix.
nearly
Did you
coming
see
off.
that backhand? The backhand was also about to miss, and she still made a great adjustment
Just got
and
it
brought
back
it back
on,
in.
and she's doing killer time here. Only 30 seconds down, and she's through.
That's how a
to the
veteran
balance.
gets through. So impressive. We know Olivia from the U.S. also. You know, not just fame here, but she's just been so impressive in
She's
her
one of the
career.
best in the world, you'd have to
Really?
say. She
Yeah.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
Recognized worldwide as one of the best.
And it seems like she's always over in the U.S. too. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm like, is it a shorter flight than I thought? I can tell you, having come to
It's
Australia
not a
for the
short
first time,
flight.
it is not a short flight at all.
Olivia through the bogey obstacle. Making it look so easy.
Yeah, very swingy. Good tech there. Nice job.
Olivia making light work
Easy
here.
grab there.
And onto the devil steps. And she's killing it for time. Absolutely killing it. Huge crowd gathered around Olivia.
So consistently
This
strong.
is, make no mistake, one of the strongest competitors in the world.
Nice, that's it. Just got to get up to the wall. Let's do it. Buzzer smash. Yes.
The atmosphere in here is
Yes.
mental. Huge crowd gathered. Olivia's blowing kisses to the crowd. The 3-time Australian Ninja Warrior competitor, former Olympic gymnast, has hit the buzzer once again for NCL. She has the highest average course completion for women at 98%.
Wow.
She's one of the strongest competitors in the world, Olivia Vivian. An honor to have her here today and showing why she's so good, Justin.
Super impressive.
All-round athlete. I've
Yeah,
seen her here, she doesn't neglect a body part, you know, she doesn't skip leg day.
Yeah,
She trains everything.
that's great. Do you know where she's from, where she trains?
Here.
Oh, right here.
Right
Awesome.
here.
There you go. There you go. A good gym will also help, you know, having a way to commit and
Living
get into the
locally
gym.
in Cottesloe. And of course, her partner Ben Polson, also very strong, up
technique.
later today. They just hung a campus board out the front of their house.
Out in the front, right in the front yard.
Right in the front yard.
people walking by, I'll just stop by. Mailman comes and spends a few extra minutes there, maybe.
Olivia putting on a clinic. Fantastic effort. Can't wait to see her on stage 2 tomorrow.
Solid.
Up next, Nic Trajkoski, 30 years old. He's a plumber. One of the local lads qualified through the WA season, and he's hit the buzzer twice already this season. Let's see him do it again. You got this, Nick. Here we go. Nic Trajkoski.
It's also really nice as a U.S. competitor to come over here when I don't really know a lot of these names, to be honest with you, right? Like, I mean, there are certain names that have made it over to the U.S., but I'm surprised by watching some people sometimes. I'm like, oh, wow, that is a seriously good athlete.
Oh, man.
That I had no idea was, you know, on the other side of the world, and
There's
I get to
some-
come here and see this. This
There's
is
some
incredible.
low-key weapons
Yeah,
at this
you
gym
got
who
some
are, they're very humble people.
Yeah.
And then Drew Dressel flies out, and these guys beat them. You know, and it's like, whoa, okay,
Amazing.
like, far out.
Amazing.
Shout out to Donnie Byrne for doing it 2 years ago. Cam Silver did it last year. And these are just local guys living locally near the gym. They're just rock climbers who just come and hang out.
Yeah, it speaks to also what it takes to be a ninja. You know, anybody could be a really strong ninja if you just train a bit. And the rock climbers have it kind of set to begin with, to some
Yeah.
extent because of the grip strength, which takes a long
Absolutely.
time to develop. You know, you really got to work your grip strength for a long time before your muscles in your fingertips are strong enough to hang for long periods of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, really anybody could do it. You know, I love that the sport of ninja is still growing. Come on, get there. Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Woo! Photo finish there. Can't wait to see
It's
the replay of
great.
that. And Nick has ample time, as long as he doesn't make a mistake here, he's got ample time to get
Wow,
through.
great transition. Nice job. Throwing a little caution to the wind there.
Very
It worked out for him.
smooth. Nick with plenty of time
Great
to hit
moves
that
here.
buzzer.
It looks like he's gotten a new stride of confidence to get through these obstacles here in the end.
And we've only seen one competitor fall off the unstable bridge.
Oh,
Oh! Did I just jinx it?
What?
Oh no, Nic Trajkoski,
Wow.
only our second competitor to come off on the unstable bridge. I think he was just trying to dismount a little bit early.
Oh, geez. And that fall, too. Like, he knew he wasn't going to stick it. And he was just like, oh, I'm just going to let this happen. Oh, man.
Nic.
I could have swore he was going to clear, though. Oh, no, just a little short.
No, I think his finger just came off.
It was his fingers, I could see from that angle. Yeah, he just slid off one side of the unstable
and
bridge.
that is the risk with that obstacle.
Jeez.
If you grab one side, it's going to flip. It may not be clear on the video stream, but it's on one pole in the middle. So you got to grab both hands at the same time and then dismount at the same time or you're going off. And that's only the second person we've seen today come off on it. He was so close. It breaks your heart, Justin.
Jeez, so close. But still an impressive run. He was able to hold it together through the rest of the course there. Made it look good.
And we're just giving a housekeeping notice now to all of the teen competitors for the youth finals that are going on in the other room. All teen competitors, please report to the youth competition area. Thank you. And up next we have Brittany Malloy, 24 years old. She's a sports coach from Victoria. Black belt in martial arts.
Ooh. I love that because I love to hear when people are in a dedicated discipline that they've really advanced through, because once you can dedicate yourself, get your mind to get over those humps that'll knock people out, you can do that in Ninja as well, right? You can really, you can put your mind to something, you can do that anywhere. It's kind of a metaphor for life.
Absolutely.
To use the phrase of Mike Bernardo, you know? We're not saving lives out here, but it is kind of a metaphor for life and like overcoming obstacles.
And we've seen some black belts today already take on the course and do really, really well.
Yep.
Want to see Brittany be another finisher here. Let's go, Brittany Malloy.
Going with the conservative cat technique. You don't want to fail the quad steps. It's a good way to go. There we go. Nice and clear. Up into the spider. Looking strong. Pretty conservative here. I would like her to see her. Oh, look at that. Nice swing. A little caught up, but making it through. I would like her to attack the course a little more, but she's doing well.
We just have an issue here with the feed where the time is actually not displaying, so we're not able to give you a rundown of the time, but I'm sure on the sideline they have it logged, and we'll get that fixed for you as fast as possible.
Nice reach.
Good,
beautiful job there.
Dismount.
All right, the deep breath. It's funny, every athlete knows how this feels when you get to balance.
Oh,
and
boy.
There's that deep breath, and usually you shake out your hands, which is funny, because it does nothing, it has nothing to do with your hands, right?
It's the mental
But
game,
everybody
isn't it?
just like kind of, you shake it out when you get there. She's going from down to up. I know some people feel comfortable in that sitting position on a bar.
Oh, lovely work from Brittany
Nice
Malloy.
job.
Lovely work. Now,
Right
we're not
through.
sure of her time here. We're going to have to get some advice from the sideline as to how much time she has left, but she's looking good, Justin.
Yeah, she grabs this. Nice.
Ooh.
I thought that leg was going to get in the way, but she pulled it out. Nice reach. Yeah, those legs. She kicks those legs real high. That's interesting. Good way to, good tech. Get
Brittany
yourself
Malloy.
light. Or maybe it's the martial arts in her background. All right, now hold on to this bar. It can spin. Ooh, a little circle. Nice. Oh, no.
Oh, unfortunately.
Oh, out of time. Oh,
Just coming
wow.
off.
You know, I was obviously concerned about the time watching her go through, but she was doing such a good job. I was hoping for the best. Look at that, right at the last piece of that obstacle.
So close.
She would have had it. 10 more seconds.
She would have had it.
She
for
would have
sure.
had that.
Very strong competitor. Up next, we have Brendon Nass. He is in charge of the broadcast today. He's not the director. Andrew is the director backstage. Brendon has put together a lot of the video content that you're seeing today, though. And now he's taking on the course. What a multi-talented guy
Awesome. Love
Brendon
that.
Nass is. from Maddington, Western Australia. One of the local lads. He's a big dude as well, 6 feet tall. Hit the buzzer twice already this season, and this is his second NCL finals appearance. We're going to get that time back on the screen. Here we go. Let's go, Brendon Nass.
Solid through the steps, right into the spider. No hesitation. I love that. I love to see athletes just attack and go. I'll be honest, I have trouble with that. I find it hard sometimes to get around that mental kind of over-preparing, like over-analyzing the obstacle when I get there. So I always like it. Yeah, I always like it when somebody can just commit 100%. Yep, there's no reason to not on this course, right?
Yeah, but little things can go wrong. We've seen people slipping off the rings here. We've seen little DQs that could have been avoided. Ooh, rings coming very close to coming off adjustment. There. They are slippery. But Brendon is through and onto our ninja killer here. The balance beam.
Right into it, love it. Let's see what approach he takes. Top ones are going down.
For someone who's 6'2", it's probably a good idea to go over this. Brendon getting his big frame over and through, and he's cleanly through. Brendon Nass, lovely work. Shout outs to the entire broadcast team here today doing such a good job. We appreciate your work, guys. And Brendon is one of the MVPs of that team. And also an MVP of the finals from the looks of things.
He's getting there. He's right at the end here. I smell it clear. I like that grabbing the back.
Smell it clear.
I like that.
Smell the buzzer.
Look at that. He went to a regular bar grip. Look, he's grimacing. I don't know. Come on, get there. Yes. Awesome. I was a little worried there. I don't know what was going on.
There.
Yeah. But he's pulling it through.
Brendon Nass.
Crushed it. Yes. Well done.
With a clear, almost 15 seconds left on the clock, Brendon Nass is through to stage 2 cleanly.
Strong time. He looked very confident through the entire course, except for that one moment at the end.
Well done, Brendon Nass. Another finisher today. Oh, tomorrow's going to be stacked.
Yeah, it is.
Some big guns going through.
You know, that's another great thing about the type of course that we have today. You know, seeing so many competitors move on to stage 2 makes that more interesting. We can start to see people, you know, more and more people on the course.
Yeah, all
different
genders.
Types. And
short, tall.
Maybe there'll be some time strategy, you know, people start kind of, you know, trying to pace each other out and things like that. Make it interesting.
Different disciplines as well. It's nice when we don't just end up with 10 rock climbers.
Right.
We have a bunch of different sports.
Definitely.
Wonderful run there from one of the guys making this whole stream possible. Brendon Nass, well done. And shout outs to our director backstage, Andrew.
Yeah, shout outs to all this production. Like you said, this is super high quality. I love these angles and everything. Beautiful coverage of everything. It's great to be able to watch it.
Yeung Chung, one of our international wildcards from Hong Kong. He's a personal trainer, but he comes from a basketball background. Competed in Ninja Warrior in Taiwan this year. Trains at Sasuke Fitness in Hong Kong. That sounds cool.
Nice.
Love to check that place out.
Sasuke Fitness. So I hear actually in Hong Kong they don't have a lot of, like you would think there's a lot of Ninja Warrior stuff on that part of the world. It all started on that part of the world. Apparently there's not a lot. So this is one of the few guys I think that's kind of leading the sport over there, which commend him for. That's awesome.
How lucky are we to have him here today. Thank you for flying in. Here to claim that prize money. Yeung Chung. Let's see what you got.
Pretty confident single steps. A little bit of a slip actually on that last platform, which is, I guess, why they have that tape. If you're careful to hit that tape, you're going to have better traction, of course.
It is, for people who have competed on the show and are tuning in live today, it is a different material. On the show, you get given a much grippier material. A lot of the stuff here is made of wood. And so chalk is your friend.
Oh, he's about halfway and looking for a way to get the rest of the way.
Okay, losing valuable time here. Yeung Chung needs to get closer to that second rope. Come on. Needs to really build up a swing here.
See, this is that tricky thing that you were talking about before.
You got to sit lower on the rope and whip it.
Right.
Whip it across. If you get all the way up there, it's so difficult to build that momentum. And I just worry, Justin, even if he gets through here, he spent too much time.
Really. Ooh, man, that's close.
Come on, Yeung Chung, come on.
I love the fight, though. Look how strong he is. You can tell.
Come on, he's not giving up.
All right, starting to engage the feet to save the arms a little bit. Let's see if he can figure out a strategy. I want to at least see him get through this obstacle. He's been fighting so hard.
He's very unlucky there. Yeung Chung, we've seen that happen to a few people today. You get stuck in a dead hang and just come down.
That's a tough break. There you go. It just goes to show, though, you know, third obstacle on the course, not one that you would think, just from the looks of it, is super complicated. But you do have to dedicate yourself. You could get stuck, You
can't start thinking about the obstacle afterwards before you finish the one you're on. It's a classic trap people fall into.
And being stuck on a rope, I have to say, is one of the toughest places to be in as a ninja.
Especially when the top of the rope swings as well.
Right. Yep.
Makes it so difficult to build that momentum. Here we go. Up next, Jack Martin. He's an actor from New South Wales, qualified through Secret Ninja. Hit one buzzer this season, but he has a 93% course completion rate. This guy is real strong. Also competed on Sasuke, Vietnam, season 5. And he cleared stage 1 last year. Let's see him do it again, Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Martin.
Go looking pretty strong here. He's a bigger competitor. You could tell it's you know, he's got a big frame for that spider. It's interesting what plays well to taller people and what kind of tends to hinder. But the rest of this course should play to his advantage. Bigger reaches, especially here. Big wind span will get you through these. Nice dead hang approach, saving the muscles for later.
So
I like that.
Smooth, Justin. Hasn't missed a beat on these first few. Making it through with killer time. 1:20 left on the clock.
The Ninjak, his shirt says. I love the different ninja names. People getting creative.
Taking his time, slow and steady. He can afford to. He has a minute remaining. Plenty of time. Let's go, Jack Martin. And we've seen tiny mistakes here cost people their run. Just got to get the legs over. Lovely work from Jack Martin. Needs a little bit of momentum here. Oh, beautiful work. You can see his ankles working overtime there.
He's got to pick up the time now here, though. He's got to pick up the pace. I mean, he's doing pretty well, but that did take a bit of time.
30 seconds left on the clock. Let's go, Jack Martin.
He's sticking to it. There we go. Sticking to a good pace.
Jack Martin, 10 seconds left on the clock. He really needs to get a move on here. 7 seconds left.
Eyeing up the platform.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes. He took the buzzer with him. Nice.
What a finish. Nearly came off the edge there.
Great finish. Well done. There we go. Ooh, he looks like he's maybe limping a little bit. Hope he's all right.
May have got hit there as he hit the buzzer. Photo finish from Jack Martin. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Side.
That time will sneak up on you. That 2 minutes is not long. You really can't afford any mistakes, Justin.
Really, yeah. You got to move. You got to be smooth.
Well done, Jack Martin, 30-year-old from New South Wales. He's an actor. And he's given us quite a dramatic finish.
An actor, eh? Would I know him from anything?
Second appearance at the NCL finals and second time cleanly making it through stage 1.
The NCLs, that's where I would have seen him, of course. He's a star of the NCLs, that's right.
Well done, Jack Martin.
Nice job.
Up next, we have a bit of a big rig in the Australian Ninja Warrior circuit. The winner of the most recent season of Australian Ninja Warrior. Furthest fastest, Charlie Robbins.
Wow, huge.
Bit of a legend on TV. Big crowd gathered here today to see Charlie Robbins. He's 21 years old. He's a golfer by trade. I hear he plays at a par 0. It's really difficult.
Yeah, that's super impressive.
Really difficult. But he's also got a long history with gymnastics. Those are not golfers' arms. Let's go, Charlie Robbins. Now, if you saw him on the most recent season of Australian Ninja Warrior, this guy is unbelievably strong. Like, really His body strength is something else. I don't think anything strength-wise is going to test him here, but it's things like balance that are taken out MVPs, like Charlie Robbins today. Let's hope he can cleanly make his way through to stage 2.
You can totally see what you're talking about here. He's got like a 3/4 lock-off, which is probably the toughest type of lock-off, but he was just smooth through it, right? He's burning muscle, but he doesn't even realize he's just a strong guy.
Big crowd following Charlie Robbins through the course.
Comes the top
I've seen
down.
him giving out autographs all morning, Justin.
Nice. Yeah, big crowd of kids here. I love to see the passion that everybody has here for Ninja. All these little kids getting pumped, getting their t-shirts signed. Lucky enough to have signed one of those t-shirts. I'm like, you know who I am? Kid probably had no idea. Probably heard my accent and was like, wait a second. Do I actually want this autograph on my shirt or not?
Charlie Robbins with so much time left on the clock. This is going to be a leaderboard finish for sure. Oh, ooh, Charlie Robbins.
He's just taking it easy now. He knows he's got it.
40 seconds left on the clock. Charlie Robbins easily through to stage 2 tomorrow.
Nice drop down.
Amazing work from the student, the golfer. I got to go ask him for some help in my short game. My putting is terrible. He's a gymnast. He's also just an Australian legend, Charlie Robbins. This guy is going to go pretty far in this comp, I think.
Young guy, 21, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is your age limit here for your actual show? Like, because you don't have a kids version, right?
There is. I don't know if there is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So perhaps youth could join, like 16, 17. Have you ever seen youth competitors on the show?
No. I don't know if there is a. Sorry, I thought you meant upper bracket age limit. I think there is a lower age limit. I think it would probably be 16, 17, but I don't know for sure. But there's no upper limit. So we've had some like senior weapons.
Yes, nice.
Coming on and showing what's up.
Love to see that, actually.
Okay, we have rigs. We have big rigs. And then we have, you'd have to say, probably the biggest rig in WA right now, Ben Polson, the carpenter, 6'4", huge lad. I'm pretty sure on every single version of Ninja Warrior he's competed on, whether that's the Australian one, the US one, the Vietnam one, America versus the world, everything he's done, this guy has won a Barocca run of the night. And here he is, one of the tallest competitors, making his 5th NCL finals appearance. He's always been here. Ben Polson flying through. I have the privilege to know and train with Ben personally. He's stupid strong. Like, it's silly. Sometimes we just kind of, when Ben does something, we just kind of look away and just go, oh, Ben.
I know what that's like, yep. In the East Coast, in the US, we have a few of those too. We have a few Bens, as you would say. Yep, but we try to live up to it, right? You got to try harder sometimes, try.
Here we go. Now, he's huge, and for some of our taller competitors, balance can be the problem, but Ben, his training is really all round. He doesn't neglect anything. Strong legs, strong core.
Uh-oh. So he's got a, oh no,
and unfortunately, unfortunately, the top magnet swung down and hit the lower magnet. A huge upset here on stage 1. It's pretty heartbreaking to see it. These tiny things can occur if you're not careful, and it's so touch and go with these magnets. And you can see, if you put even the slightest bit of pressure on the right tower,
wow,
the other tower comes down. You have to be so careful moving through.
It's tough for a competitor to watch when it looks like they don't move, right? You know, Ben very well could have been watching every other competitor go through and being very careful not to move those posts. But in the end, they actually aren't very stable. Could be sort of a false sense of security. So I wonder if that had anything to do with it. But regardless, so tough to see, because obviously one of the athletes that could have gone super far in this comp, probably one of the favorites to win it all.
He was a favorite. He always is every year that he's here. So good to have him. Ben Polson, unlucky, coming off on the magnet rope, taking out so many people this year. And looking back at the last 10 competitors, we've had 6 finishes in the last 10.
That's a lot of finishers. I wonder if somehow, I think this was a fairly random selection of
absolutely
lining people up, right?
Yeah.
In the numbers. So I wonder, usually you tend to see stronger finishes towards the end, and I think that's usually because either the stronger competitors go last because they have more points in the season or something like that. That's the way.
Oh, this year, sorry, to clarify, it is a points-based system.
Oh, okay.
And we do have theoretically the stronger competitors are towards the end.
Okay, there you
but
go.
It's the strongest for the NCL league.
Right.
So some competitors, Ben Polson, Charlie Robbins, Olivia Vivian, they haven't competed in that many NCL events, so they're lower in the seed. But historically, overall, extremely strong.
Right.
And we can see here Olivia finishing with a time of 1 minute 33. Daniel Mason the same time. But Charlie Robbins, a minute 20. Come on.
Crushing it.
Andrew
insane.
Drury finishing with a minute 58, just sneaking in there, giving us a bit of a heart attack. That was a strong group of 10. That was a real strong group
super
of 10.
strong. That was awesome. And I love the fact that actually not everybody has super high points because we do want to see some stronger competitors go
Absolutely.
earlier on, right? It's not always, as engaging unless you have that mix. So that was great.
And just to give another shout out to our sponsor today, Aussie Grip. The bolts themselves, these guys use the highest quality materials, honestly. The bolts themselves have over 700 kilograms of tensile braking strength. So you could have a ton of people on this at once. I mean, you could practically lift a car with some of these holds. If you pulled the bolt from each end, it would take over 700 kilograms of force before the bolt fails.
Wow.
This is high quality stuff, Aussie Grip. We're so stoked that they could sponsor this event today. We're just gonna take a 5-minute break and we'll be right back with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is the NCL Finals 2019, live from Ninja Academy in Osborne Park, Western Australia.